Hello, welcome to Health Policy and Administration 400, the online version. I am Sherry Weingart, Clinical Assistant Professor in the Division of Health Policy and Administration, and I'm joined spiritually, not physically today, by Professor John Dopkeen and teaching assistants Jackie or Jacqueline Tiama Massey and Sarah Duggan Goldstein. Both Jackie and Sarah are students in our DRPH program, which is the Doctorate in Public Health Leadership. And they are, in fact, leaders in public health. So the four of us are charged with bringing you through a process. You're starting in one place with maybe some conceptions about what management is and how it differs from leadership, and maybe management is different from policy, and maybe management is people with green eye shades sitting in the corner and just being very heads down on a very particular thing. We're here to blow your mind, to expand your mind at least, about the functions of management, how to do it well, what good is a manager, and what's a good manager, both those things. We're here to help you understand in the nonprofit world and in the public sector how we're still concerned about money, and there is such a thing as a profit center within a nonprofit organization. You'll know at the end of this how to do a pro forma budget, because controlling the resources that you have is more than half the game of being able to do anything you want to do in the world. You will have had a chance to discuss in some depth why you're in public health and why you're going to be working in organizations who need your leadership, who need your management expertise. So this course has a combination of some practical skills, but it relies on your gradual apprehension of some principles that we think are fundamental. The principles are what you carry with you. At any point in your life, you can go to a, if you're not an HPA person and you become tasked with managerial kinds of responsibilities, you can go learn in a webinar or on the web some particular kinds of skills or things to do. But what you can't learn beyond this kind of interactive experience that we're going to have with each other is how to think about management. And that's the real value here. When the folks who accredit schools of public health decided that absolutely every Masters of Public Health student in a program or in a school that's recognized as a credentialed program has to take, as a core thing, has to take a course in management and administration. They were thinking just that way, that there have to be any public health person walking into any situation has to be able to understand, certainly its epi, understand how it's organized in the community, understand the kind of the dynamics, the interpersonal dynamics, and the community dynamics. Yes, all of that is important. But you also, if you're walking into any public health situation, have to understand how the resources are going to flow, where the people come from and what they should be doing and how they relate to each other, and what keeps people bound to this very difficult cause that we've all taken on. Working in public health is difficult. It's not just the sadness and the current challenge around Ebola, for example, that makes it challenging. It's an ongoing challenge. Whatever kind of situation we're in, we're going to be having to manage. So we want to welcome you on this to this adventure that we're taking with each other. And by the end of the course, the course is demanding. I'm going to tell you that. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of writing. There's a lot of interaction. And we have a high bar. but we think the rewards are commensurate with the demands, and we hope you'll find it this way as well. So, we will see each other on the discussion board. Welcome aboard.